Hi everybody, hope you are all doing well. This is my first time using Zoom for a yoga class. I'm excited, kind of winging it, so let's see how this goes. Let's stand nice and tall on our mat. And we're going to work with some sun salutations. Maybe before we do that, we'll warm up a little bit. I'm standing in mountain pose. My feet are parallel, toes and heels in line. And why don't we just take some nice breaths here. On your inhale, start to draw the arms up, turn the palms up to sky, and exhale, hands at heart. Let's try it again. Big inhale and exhale. One more time. As we pause, we'll take another big inhale to lengthen and gently exhale. Look over to your left. Inhale to center and exhale to the right. Inhale back and let's put in a little side bend. We're going to draw the arms up again. Let me show you first. So my hands are interlaced. The palms are towards me. If that's better for your hands and your wrists today, I'd like you to stay there. Otherwise, we're going to turn the palms away and draw the arms up overhead. So we're trying to keep the arms back by the ears, but always remember we're working at our capacity, our safe capacity, never pushing or forcing. So take another big breath to lengthen and gently on your exhale, just tip over to your left. Trying to keep the shoulders and hips in one line. And then inhale back and exhale to your right. Let's inhale back. We'll try it one more time. Big breath in to lengthen. Now as we tip, let go of the bottom arm and just look down at the earth. Inhale back, coming back to center, and exhale, tip to your right, releasing the bottom arm. Looking down at earth. Inhale, coming back to center. And let's put in one more movement with the arms overhead. Take another big breath in. I'm just going to step back a little bit. You can see me a little bit better. And just twist off to your right. So twist off to your right. Inhale back and exhale to your left. Let's try it one more time. Inhale to center, exhale to right. Inhale to center and off to the left. Again, this is kind of where the arms want to creep forward. Try to keep them back, but not by force. And then let's release the arms down. We'll put in a little standing symmetrical stretching. We'll start on our left side this morning. So on your inhale, draw the left arm up and feel the feet root you into earth as you're drawing the hand, the fingertips up to sky, your right fingertips down to earth. So feel that opposition and all along the left side of your body. And then gently exhale, release down. Let's try it one more time on the left. Big breath in and out. And then work with your breath. Inhale, feel the feet root. Feel the top fingers reaching the sky, the bottom fingers reaching to earth. Take another big breath in and out. Simply notice your left side to your right. Let's try the right side. Let's see how that's feeling this morning. We're going to inhale, draw up, reaching for the sky, reaching for the earth, and your feet just nice and rooted, planted, centered. Inhale, lengthen. exhale, release. So think of that bird bath around the pelvis. We don't want to be coming forward, nor do we want to be way back in the heels. Think of even being even on the 4 points under the big toe mount, the small toe mount, and inside, outside the heel. So we have one more on the right. Nice big breath in. So reaching up, reaching down, feet really have you firmly planted. And then let's take one more breath in and breath out. Very nice. We'll finish the sequence with a full body stretch. So on your inhale, let's guide the arms up. We're stretching away from the middle. So both feet again, firmly planted, fingertips reaching to the sky. It's a beautiful day out here. Sun is shining bright, just like you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. We'll try it one more time. Breath in. So relax the shoulders in the pockets. Only again going to your capacity, never forcing. Inhale, exhale, release. Very nice. Let's try a sun salutation. I'm going to adjust the computer. Let's see how this is going to work. Bear with me. I'm going to switch it. Okay. Let's try a little bit lower. Okay. All right. So, still adjusting here. As I mentioned, I'm winging it today. All right. Let's try this and let's see how it works. So hands are at heart. Let's just take a few centering breaths here. On your next inhale, let's guide up to sky. Maybe a little back bend if you'd like. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. So even if you're not at your toes or the mat, if you're somewhere in between, totally fine. Let's just kind of hang out here for a moment. If you need to bend the legs due to tightness in the hamstrings or the low back, please honor that. Now from here, we're going to come into a low lunge. So let's extend the left foot back. So I have the right foot forward, knee over ankle, my left leg is back. If balance is tricky today, just pause right here, maybe hands on hips, just to get that grounding. And then on your next inhale, if you'd like, reach the arms back up to sky. You can even be in gold post if that's more comfortable in your shoulders. So take a breath in, a breath out. Let's fold forward, and we're going to come into our plank. And I'm going to lower this. Hopefully you can see this. So we can be on our knees coming down. I'm just going to rotate here so maybe it's a little bit easier to see. Or we can be on our toes. And for me to do that, I gotta spin around again. So if we're on our toes, our hips are level with our shoulders. So hips are not up, nor are they way sagging. Just think of hips even with your shoulders, and the palms, you're pressing into the palms to lift. So I'm going to come to my knees, and I'm just going to come down, knees, chest, forehead. So I'm going to sweep into my cobra. I'm in a baby cobra. Inhale, exhale, release, and then I'm going to come into my down dog. So maybe we want to walk the dog, just pedaling one foot at a time. Or maybe just pause with the dog. Maybe the stillness feels really good to us. Maybe we're craving movement this morning. Listen to your body. See what it needs. And then on your next inhale, let's step, walk, or carry the left foot through. So we're coming back into our lunge. Again, this is totally fine. Or when we're ready, either coming into monkey or Gold Coast arms. Take a breath in to lengthen. Exhale, flow it forward. Let's step the right to meet the left. Nice breath all the way up. Palms meet as we come back to heart. And that was just half of a round, so let's try the other side. So we're meeting again at the top of the mat. Let's take a nice breath in, breath out. Look over to your left, come back to center, and off to the right. Coming back to center. As you're ready and your breath comes, inhaling, greeting this beautiful day, exhaling, forward fold. So again, note your body. If you're needing to bend the legs, again, honor that. Or if we can straighten or somewhere in between, honor that. We're going to inhale, step the right foot back, softening onto the knee. Again, pausing, or when we're ready, inhale into that monkey. Inhale, exhale, floating through. Again, your choice, either being on the toes, or coming to the knees. I'm going to come to the knees. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lower myself down into my cobra. So my feet and legs are together, if that's available. My hands are right by my chest, and if I can, I'm lifting my palms up. So I'm gonna, again, see if I can adjust this. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so my hands are by the chest, so think of the elbows squeezing the ribs, and I'm gonna float up here. Hands can come up or be very light on your mat. Take a breath in and a breath out. Curl the toes, inhale, exhale into your dog. And same choice here, stillness or movement. You get to choose. On your inhale, let's step, walk, or carry the right foot through, coming into the lunge. So again, pausing or coming in to full expression. All right, monkey. Inhale, exhale, frame. Stepping left or right to meet left. Inhale all the way up, bringing all that sweet sunshine in and up. Take another breath in, breath out. Look over to your right. Inhale back and exhale to your left. And inhale back. Very nice job. Let's go long ways on our mat. We'll put a little triangle into our practice this morning. So you can turn your mat long ways and line your heels up on the long edge of the mat. Or you can even just, if your mat is vertical, you can just straddle the mat as well. Let's begin on our left side today. So the left foot is at 90 and the back foot is parallel to either the short edge of the mat or the long edge of the mat, depending how you have your mat turned. I'm going to just adjust a little bit here. We're going to inhale our arms up. We're going to hinge forward and exhale, make that connection. So top arm, we're trying to line the arms up. My palm is forward, facing forward. If shoulder challenge is talking to us, we want to bring that top hand to the low back. Notice my top shoulder, it's still opening. So I'm not coming forward, nor am I like really wrenching back. I'm just keeping in line with my shoulder. And then gently inhale back to center. And let's just toggle out the feet. So now our right foot is the lead foot. Take a breath in to lengthen. Come forward, make that connection to the bottom leg first, then the top arm. And again, we can always come here or trying to line the shoulders up. Think of your navel as a lotus flower blooming, just opening up. Inhaling back to center. And let's pause in mountain pose, and then we'll come into some balance. For our mountain pose, our feet, for more challenge, can be together, touching, or as wide apart of a stance as you need. That's the wider the stance, the more stability you're going to have. So again, think of feet parallel, toes and heels in line, and that bird bath, again, around our pelvis, we want that to be level. And arms are beside you. If you turn your palms forward, you're going to notice a really nice, just very subtle opening here, as well as the shoulders. So you can be there or palms in towards you. Eyes can be soft gaze or gently closed. And become that mountain, very peaceful and calm and strong. And you are that strength, that calmness, that peace. Releasing what no longer serves you. Let that go out the base of your mountain. And draw in all the loving, sweet, amazing energy within the room. Draw in that gorgeous sunshine that we have today. Let that fill you all the way from the soles, all the way through the body and out. And then when you're ready, gently blink the eyes open. Let's start with hands at heart. And I'm going to root down on my left side. I'm going to lift my right leg up. I'm going to do some knee swirls, about 3 to 5 in each direction. If you need to be at a wall or a chair, totally fine. Honor, always practicing ahimsa. Non-violence to yourself in thought, word, and action. So once you're done with the circles, we're going to still stay on the same side. We're going to point the toes and then open out and flex. Point and flex. I'm going to just adjust here a little bit. So I'm pointing kind of hard and flexing. All right, and then the next time you come out, let's come into tree pose. So noting, you can use your hand here, and I'm going to use my wall here that I have. You can hold the foot there, or once you feel more stable, maybe take it away. So again, I'm going to adjust this. You can even be down by the ankle or big toe on the earth, okay? We just don't want to rest on the knee joint. So hands at heart, very contemplating, which this is where we were in the winter. Winter is over. Spring is here. Let's grow those beautiful branches. If you're looking for challenge here, eyes can be closed, or maybe add some of that wind, whether it comes naturally or you create So if you feel like you're losing the balance, draw down and up on that left foot. That's going to really lock in and support in your balance. When you're ready, very nice balance, everybody. Come back to center, release, just take a pause. And if you need to take a break, honor that too. Just join us when you're ready. It's all good. So hands at heart when you're ready. We're going to work with the knee swirls first. So the knee swirls just lifting, then about 3 to 5 in each direction. When you're done there, we're going to point, just pointing the toes down to the earth and come out to the side and flex. So point and flex, point and flex. On that last flex, let's make connection above or below the knee, growing those beautiful branches. So spring is all about renewal, rejuvenation. We rest over the winter months, and then when spring comes, we're all ready to begin again. And if you pay attention, if you notice nature, you know, everything in the wintertime goes within, right? And then it's spring, everything is back out and chirping, and just, it's a lovely, lovely, joyful symphony. So hopefully you're being able to enjoy that. Let's do a little bit more. I'd like to just come down to the mat, and if you want to come in a squat, you may. If knees are not feeling good, like there's pain, you don't want to come into a squat. You just want to bend and come down. And I use a blanket. You can have it like this and have your heels resting on the folded edge, or you can double it up. I tend to double it up and then using the heels on the folded edge. So let's again adjust here. And bringing the heels down. And I sometimes just bend and straighten a few times and then come down. So squats are really good for us. The Apana energy, downward energy. And when you're ready, you're just going to release. And let's work with, let's just work with a little seated position to open the hips a little bit more. And we'll put a back bend and a forward bend in here as well, and working our hips. Excuse me, let's start with the back bend first. We can have our hands by our hips or behind. So if you're not sure, maybe start with hands by the hips. It's a little gentler. You want to be careful with your neck. If you're not supposed to bring the head back, please don't. Honor that. And always listening to the body, never going past your capacity. Very important. So let's take a nice breath in to lengthen, and then just gently look up at the sky. So you're going to feel the throat center open, the heart lift. Shoulders are very strong here. And then inhale, exhale. Let's come forward first. And then we're going to practice it one more time, and your choice to go a little deeper if you'd like. Now, coming forward, we don't want to lift our hips or our sit bones. We want to keep grounded, but you can always walk the hands further to go a little deeper. I'm going to turn sideways to show you where we don't want to go to. So when we fold forward, think of from the hip hinges coming forward. So we don't want to come into that cat back. We want to stay nice and lengthened. So my spine is straight. It's on an angle. It's on an angle, right? But it's straight. There's no hump here. So focus on that. Don't worry about how deep you're folding. Notice in your hips that nice stretch. And then we're going to inhale back to center. And let's try the back bend one more time. This time I'm going to bring my hands back behind my hips, but you're more than welcome to stay in line with the hips like we were on the first time. So if you're coming behind the hips, we always want to inhale to lengthen, draw the blades together, and then exhale, open. So head might be coming more back. Again, honor, don't force, don't push. And then inhale, when you're ready, exhale, coming forward again. So forward folds, all about surrender. And then gently come back to center. Let's work with a little twist. So have your left, if you're not, have your left leg in first, the right is on the outside. We're going to try something here. I'm going to inhale my arms up to sky. I'm going to turn to my right. My left hand is coming to the knee. My right hand is either in line with my hip or coming again behind the hip. We want the shoulders down, and we want to think of the twist coming from the navel to the ribs, to the shoulders, to the neck, and then the head. We want to be sitting upright too. We don't want to be kind of sinking back here or even too much forward. Just think of your spine like a pole, like a barbershop pole. And then inhale one more time and gently come back to center. Let's reverse the legs. So now the right is on the inside, the left is on the outside. And just note if that feels different in your seated position and then in your twist. So on your inhale, let's draw the arms up, come over to your left and soften right hand on the knee, left hand in line with the hip or behind you. Looks really good. So twisting, so good for us, for our digestion, bringing out the tension, the stresses. Take one more breath to lengthen. Exhale, maybe deepen, or if you're at your depth, just pause there. Chin is parallel. And then slowly inhale, exhale, back to center. All right, one more movement, and then we're gonna come into a nice relaxation, okay? So let's, for today, let's practice dead bug. This is really good because it gets our feet and our legs up in the air, so reversing the blood flow back to the heart. So I'm gonna hopefully move this way and you can see this. I'm on my back, my legs are to the sky, my arms are up. See, good, you can see that. Now my legs are not straight and they do not have to be. If they naturally go that way, totally fine, but don't force the legs straight here. Palms are facing one another and I just want you to relax here. So shoulders aren't lifting up. We want the shoulders down. So think of shoulders in their pockets and just pause here. Just pause and breathe. Taking a few more breaths here in dead bug. I'm bending my legs first, my legs follow. Now we're going to move into Shavasana, and if you'd like to, grab a blanket, socks or a little jacket, totally fine. I'm gonna grab a few things to set up, and you wanna be comfortable. Believe me, when you're not comfortable, you're gonna wonder, when is Karen gonna be done talking? I've been in this situation, so that's why I really stress to be comfortable. So take a few minutes here to get yourself set up. Okay. So just letting the body be comfortable. Legs are straight, or for more back support, we're bending the legs so the feet are bent and the feet are on the mat. If you have, again, your blanket, you can have it flat or roll it like a little bolster, and that can be used to place behind your knees if you need a little more support there. So let's begin by drawing our awareness down by the soles of the feet and draw the breath all the way through the crown, through the toes, all the way up through the body and out through the crown. And begin to relax the space above the crown center, sensing the scalp, releasing any tightness, any tension, smoothing out the forehead and temples as the relaxation flows. And as we begin to relax the forehead and temples, the mind begins to follow that habit. So smooth out the forehead and temples one more time, unfurrowing the eyebrows, the point between the eyebrows. That's the third eye. The eyes peacefully resting behind the calm eyelids. The nose and the space beneath the nose, nice and soft. As we relax the cheeks, we sense they're so relaxed, the flesh is being drawn towards the ears, and relax the ears and the space around. Softening through the lips, the mouth, the chin, and the jaw. And feel that softness begin to caress the neck muscles from the back, the sides, and the front. As we open up and broaden through the collarbones, relaxing the shoulders to the upper arms, and relaxing the upper arms to the elbows, relaxing the elbows to the lower arms, and relax the lower arms to the wrists, into the palms, the tops of the hands, releasing tightness from the knuckles, and softening through the fingers and the fingertips. Notice the fingertips, the fingers, the hands, and the arms. Very light, very relaxed. As we open through the heart center, center of our chest, our side bodies, our upper abdominals, lower abdominals, the navel center. Take a pause here at the navel And as you inhale, notice the rise. And on your exhale, notice the release. Gently moving into our hips and our pelvis, feeling the softness, the openness. As we invite that softness down the outside part of our legs, gently relaxing the toe tips and the toes. As we bring that peace and that relaxation along with the light to the soles of our feet, softening the balls, the arches, the heels, and drawing that light, that peace and relaxation to the tops of your feet, to your ankles. Let the outside of the feet enjoy, as well as drawing to the inside. And from the inside of your feet, gently drawing the peace, the relaxation to the inner part of your legs. Just letting go. And letting go for the shins. See if you can feel or sense the shins releasing from the bones. The Achilles tendons, the calf muscles heavy. Let them be. Let them relax. The knees relaxing from the front to the back, for they help to propel us forward. So feeling some energy in that area as well. As we move along to our thigh muscles, big muscles in the body, relaxing, releasing from the front of the thighs, the quadriceps, to the back, the hamstrings. And then together as one, releasing into the mat. Letting go through the buttocks, the glutes, tucking our tailbone, or maybe even feeling the release of the tailbone. As we journey up the back side, releasing, relaxing from the lower to the middle to the upper backs. And feel your spine long and strong, not only in your yoga practice, also in your daily activity. Opening the windows, the windows of the spine, the vertebrae, to that fresh air, new space, pockets of sunshine, good spinal health. Inviting the shoulder blades to just soften, just relax. Relax and release the back of the neck, the back of the skull. And as we arrive at the space above the crown, I'd like you to take a nice big inhale through the nose and let it out through the mouth. And just think of ridding whatever it is, tensions, stresses, thoughts. Take another big breath right above the crown and let it go. All the way to the toe tips. And from the soles of the feet, nice big inhale. And drawing in that peace, that relaxation, that beautiful light, your beautiful light. Draw that all the way through the body. When you get to the crown, letting that release out into the world. We'll do that one more time. Big breath in. All the way up as far as you can, and letting the breath be a wave here from crown to toe, toe to crown. We're just going to be here briefly. If thoughts come towards you, just lovingly bring it back to your breath. So very gently beginning to awaken your body, wiggling the fingers and the toes to draw that awareness into the body first, then into the room. As you're ready, please roll to your left side and just pause there for a moment. Rolling to the left side has benefits of opening the right nostril, which allows you to leave your practice alert yet relaxed. So as you're ready, please come to seat of honor, letting the head be the last to top the beautiful spine. So I am going to share a little quote with you, but before I do that, the most important things you can be doing in the days, the weeks, even maybe months to come is remember to breathe. And I know that sounds silly because our bodies automatically breathe for us. However, in times of stress, anxiety, other emotions we may be feeling, we may hold the breath, or we might come back into that shallow chest breathing. So think of the diaphragm, breathing in and out through the nose. And I did make a video on Makarasana, so you can practice that and strengthen that muscle to help you maneuver through the days ahead. Remember to drink lots of water, eat as best as you can, fresh fruit and vegetables, good plan. And most important, practice ahimsa, which is non-hurting to yourself in thought, word, and action. So this is a practice that happens even before we come to the mat. So we are practicing our yoga, even if we're not practicing the physical asanas, postures, we can still be practicing yoga by practicing ahimsa. So I hope you enjoyed the practice today. I surely enjoyed guiding you and are so ever grateful. If you can please bring your hands together at the heart center. So think of the thumbs right in between the breasts and open, let the fingers spread wide like rays of sun, and just pause there for a moment. The quote I'd like to share is, "To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are." So keep shining bright and keep enjoying. Spring is here. Look at nature. Get out into nature as much as you can. It'll really change how you feel. So thank you so much. Have a gorgeous day. Namaste.